The strategic landscape of Northern Europe has undergone a fundamental transformation following the integration of Sweden and Finland into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This shift has necessitated a rigorous evaluation of mobile artillery systems capable of operating in the unique and demanding environments of the High North. Central to this evaluation are two of the world's most advanced self-propelled howitzers, the Swedish Archer artillery system and the Finnish K9 Mukari. While both systems utilize 155mm NATO standard ammunition, they represent divergent philosophies in terms of mobility, automation, and tactical employment. The Swedish Archer, produced by BAE Systems Bofors, is frequently characterized as the sniper of the artillery world. Its design philosophy prioritizes extreme speed and total automation to ensure survival in a modern high-intensity conflict. Built on a modified Volvo A30D or the more recent Rheinmetall MAN 8x8 chassis, the Archer is designed for the shoot-and-scoot tactic. It can come to a full stop, fire 3 rounds in 15 seconds, and be moving again in under 30 seconds. This capability is critical in the age of advanced counter-battery radar, where the time between firing and an incoming retaliatory strike has shrunk to less than a minute. Recent data from the conflict in Ukraine, where Sweden has deployed 26 units as of January 2026, confirms the effectiveness of this approach. Reports from the Ukrainian 45th Artillery Brigade indicate that the Archer has maintained a near-zero loss rate despite operating in some of the most contested sectors. The primary advantage cited is not just the speed of deployment, but the ability of the crew to operate entirely from an armored cabin. However, the intensity of the conflict has also highlighted a limitation: the 21-round magazine. In prolonged artillery duels, the Archer requires frequent reloading from an accompanying support vehicle, a process that, while automated, introduces a window of vulnerability. In contrast, the Finnish K9 Mukari, a localized version of the South Korean Hanwha K9 Thunder, follows the philosophy of a battering ram. Finland currently operates a growing fleet of these tracked systems, valuing their reliability and brute force. The decision by the Finnish Defence Forces to opt for a tracked chassis was driven by the country's geography, dominated by dense forests, peatlands, and heavy snow. Unlike wheeled systems that are largely confined to established road networks or firm ground, the K9's tracked design allows it to navigate through deep snow and marshy terrain that would immobilize most wheeled vehicles. The K9 Mukari features a more traditional internal layout, but offers significant sustained fire capabilities. With a stowage capacity of 48 rounds, more than double that of the Archer, the K9 is better suited for providing continuous fire support during major offensive or defensive maneuvers. During the Dynamic Front 25 NATO exercises in late 2024, the Finnish K9 units demonstrated an ability to maintain fire pressure for extended periods without the immediate need for a logistics tail. This mass of fire is a core requirement for the Finnish military doctrine, which emphasizes the ability to repel large-scale conventional ground incursions. When examining the technical specifications, the trade-offs between the two systems become clear. The Archer's 52 caliber barrel provides exceptional range, reaching up to 50 kilometers with the M982 Excalibur guided projectile. The K9's range is comparable, though its primary strength lies in its MRSI, multiple round simultaneous impact capability. The K9 can fire 3 rounds in a specific arc so that they all strike the target at the exact same second, maximizing the shock effect on an enemy position. The financial aspect of these programs is also a point of divergence. The procurement cost for a K9 unit is generally lower than an Archer unit, often cited in the range of $8 million to $10 million depending on the support package. This has allowed South Korea to dominate the global market, with the K9 capturing over 50% of the world's self-propelled howitzer export market. Sweden's Archer, while more expensive due to its complex automation and specialized chassis, offers lower long-term life cycle costs. Wheeled vehicles typically require less maintenance and consume less fuel than tracked counterparts, a factor that is highly attractive for nations with extensive road infrastructure like Sweden. Tactical integration within the NATO framework is now the primary focus for 2026. The Swedish and Finnish defense ministries have increasingly discussed a hybrid artillery structure. In this model, the Archer serves as the high-precision, rapid-reaction element, deployed to hunt down enemy radar systems and high-value command centers. Meanwhile, the K9 serves as the backbone of the heavy brigades, capable of moving off-road to support infantry and tanks in any weather condition. The year 2025 saw significant advancements in the K9A2 variant, which is currently under consideration by several Nordic states. This upgrade introduces a fully automated turret, reducing the crew from 5 to 3 and increasing the rate of fire to 10 rounds per minute. This narrowing of the automation gap between the K9 and the Archer makes the choice between wheeled and tracked mobility the primary deciding factor for future procurement. Logistical interoperability is another dimension where the K9 holds a temporary advantage. With Norway, Estonia, and Poland also operating the K9, a regional maintenance and parts hub has emerged in Northern Europe. This shared ecosystem reduces the burden on individual national supply chains. Sweden, however, is countering this by expanding the Archer's footprint. The recent sale of Archer systems to the United Kingdom and its continued success in Ukraine have solidified its reputation, leading to a revitalization of the Swedish domestic defense industry. Looking toward 2030, the development of ramjet technology is expected to revolutionize both platforms. These new shells, which function similarly to a missile once fired, could extend the striking range of both the Archer and the K9 to over 100 kilometers. At such ranges, the distinction between traditional artillery and short-range ballistic missiles begins to blur, placing even greater emphasis on the digital fire control systems, where the Archer currently holds a slight edge in terms of software integration and sensor-to-shooter speed. In conclusion, the debate between the Archer and the K9 is not one of superiority, but of suitability. For Sweden, a nation with a vast, high-quality road network and a focus on high-tech, precision defense, the Archer remains the ideal platform. For Finland, with its 300-kilometer border and rugged terrain, the K9's mobility and magazine capacity are indispensable. Within the context of the unified Nordic defense, these two systems do not compete, they complement. One provides the scalpel, while the other provides the hammer, creating a multi-layered artillery shield that is arguably the most capable in the Western world today. Strategic analysts suggest that the future of Northern European defense will likely see a mix of both platforms. Sweden has already signaled interest in acquiring tracked platforms to complement the Archer in the northernmost regions, while Finland continues to monitor the Archer's performance for potential rapid response roles. The synergy of these two systems ensures that the Nordic members of NATO can meet any conventional challenge with a combination of unparalleled speed and overwhelming mass.